Unmuted.
There you go. Wake up. Yeah, if you have questions, I'm happy to help.
My mic is not working. Somebody's mic is working. Oh yeah, it is working. Never mind. Welcome. Workshop meeting, Monday, May 4th. Call to order 7 p.m. and we'll do roll call.
President Valerie Reinthaler.
I am here.
Vice President Andrew Datillo. Councilmember Deb Cassini-Klein. Councilmember Matt Castiglia.
Present.
Councilmember Greg Podanovich.
Happy to be here.
Councilmember Shirley Blair Fuller.
Yeah.
And Councilmember Suzanne Mitchell. I'm here. And Mayor Paul Gamrat.
Here I am.
Stand and be careful for the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God. We're going to start with public comment. If you are a resident or a taxpayer and you would like to speak, please come up to the podium, state your name, your address, and you have 3 minutes. All right, no in room, and we'll move to online. We have 6 attendees online. Well, yeah, 6 attendees online. If you would like to speak, please raise your virtual hand. You will be promoted to panelist, and you will have 3 minutes. Next. Go to the highest bidder. We'll still solve the comment. Okay, then we'll move on to our discussion items. Anybody have any questions or thoughts or comments on the draft meeting minutes from Monday, April 6th, council workshop meeting, and the Monday, April 13th regular council meeting? All right, and we got all of the reports from our staff and engineer. Are we all clear? All right. Management government, nothing, but we'll move on to our finance committee.
Just so far, it's beginning of year, and thank goodness nothing wild and crazy happens with finance at the beginning of year, so we all appreciate that. So far, we're on track for our budget. Everything's looking good. We'll, believe it or not, we're going to start working on next year's budget very soon as it comes up. At that beginning of summer, we start working on that. And so far, we're looking great. Good move. Huntington Bank's looking great. With Mount Lebanon with the new reporting, it's much better to read, much easier to go through the actual spreadsheets that we're looking at day to day. So I want to thank everybody for that project. I know it was a little difficult, but so far so good.
Great, thank you. And public safety.
Sure. So Public Safety Committee, we have a number of things going on here. One of the things that was included in the binder is the 2026 Allegheny County Hazard Mitigation Plan. So again, that's a countywide plan that we have to review and then decide to accept or opt into. I think it was sent out. I know I did a cursor review, had a couple of questions for Scott, just on a few little things, and would recommend we move forward with voting on that next week and adopting it. The other 2 things are the 2021 code updates for the International Property Maintenance Code and International Fire Code. We've discussed those previously, that we're on the 3-year code cycle with the state of Pennsylvania. They finally adopted the 2021 after a little bit of a delay. So we'll be making those updates as well. And again, that was, I think, included in the binder. And then finally, discuss a resolution to recognize National Police Week, which is May 11th through the 17th, 2026, and recognizing our dedicated police and everything they do for the borough.
I'll just say that for the mitigation plan, that's required. It's for us to pass for us to receive funding from county.
Thank you for clarifying.
Right, yeah. During times of disaster.
Yes.
Great clarification. Thanks.
All right, infrastructure committee.
Just a couple things to add, Madam President. Possible adoption of the resolution to apply to the multimodal transportation fund grant. And what that's basically going to be is syncing the lights out here at Grady and Kula with the lights with William Penn and Zula, this kind of thing. That's about it for that. I mean, it's just,
Yeah. Yep.
Also discussing adopting a resolution recognizing National Public Works. 17. Back here to the, Madam President, discuss and propose possible, propose a motion to approve a ground lease between the Borough of Churchill, Black Ridge City.
Sure, I was just saying, I don't know how there should have been discussions, mentioned in public that someone on council may want to describe what the project is, what we intend to do, how the money, just so we really highlight the details and how this new sort of plays into that. I'll do that first.
I'm pretty sad at it.
Highlight.
So, Borough actually received quite a good bit of grant money, for a park. It's been one thing that we've been really wanting for a very long time. And it's gonna be better than just a regular park, because it's gonna be an ADA accessible. So it's gonna be nice flat surfaces, very inclusive playground equipment. It's gonna be very exciting. We got $1 million from Senator Jay Costa, and then another 500,000 from
Crystal
Blues.
Guzio.
All of the money for the park is coming from the grant. Not a dollar out of taxpayer money. There was a lot of concern, and I've been answering a lot of emails. Not the case there. This would be a park that would be pretty much fund itself. They're very fortunate to get this grant. I've been able to, through interest on them, to help maintain them. Plus, with the help of our Public Works Department, it'll just be a really great thing. And I get really passionate about it. I came from the Parks Department. I work in another municipality for the Parks Department. And this has been, ever since I moved to Churchill, we need a park. And we'll say to council, everyone here, has somehow come together to help out, to help see this process to the finish line. And it's really glad this is a great thing for the community. Really love it.
Thank you, Greg. I'll add to that. I've been on council since 2020, and one of the conversations that we constantly have is how do we attract people to our borough, right? There's many ways. One of the ways that we thought would be great, that would be a great addition to our borough, would be a park. This is a great opportunity to bring young families to our neighborhood, which we oh so desperately need. And I'm very excited that we're finally getting to that finish line of adding this amazing thing to our community. And it's special because it is an accessible park, right? There is not many near us. You have to travel far to be able to get to a park. So not only is this park for our community, but it's also for people with children, right? That need that accessibility to our park. We can have a friend that is in a wheelchair and have another kid that isn't in a wheelchair and play together. That doesn't exist in many places and spaces. So I think this is really important for our community. And it's going to be a place where people travel from other places to come to us. Children's Hospital isn't that far from us. And I foresee that being a great partnership and having the kids come to the park. So we're really excited to be able to do this here. It is really important to us to be able to provide this kind of need and service to our community. So I'm very excited.
If I may add a comment to that, with our green spaces is handicap accessible with those paved driveways through there. So your wheelchair can ride through there as well.
He's the one now, initially, on the park. And loved her, loved him. He gave us $1 million, he gave us $1 million earmarked only for a park. Sometimes we hear from residents and say, well, why don't you fix the road? There's a lot of things we would do, but it's earmarked only for a park. If we don't do that, we have to get back the money, which would be the worst thing you could possibly do when someone gives you a lot of money and you say no thanks. And then the next time he's looking for money for something else, we're not gonna be at the top of his list. In fact, we're gonna be way down. So this earmarked solely. Never take any money out of.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I want to that too, right? That, I mean, in addition to the park, Senator Coughlin has also been a great friend and ally.
Mhm.
We've gotten $500,000 to pay. We got, $500,000 throughout the pump station.
Mhm.
We've gotten a lot of other money. It's not just park money. There's money that's meant to meet lots of different needs. But state financing too, right? There is park money. There's separate buckets, and some of that money is coming here for. So it's important to understand, I think, for everyone, be reminded, right? Yes, this money is set aside for a park, but we've also got lots of other, green, the signs that are gonna go up, speed signs in the high school, right? Again, that was grant funding, the ones that are on Beulah Road, and then over Creek, those speed signs, that came from grant funding. So we used other money, we applied for other grants, this one's specific.
So, like you mentioned, the Collins pump station, that was a huge project.
So again, I think that history is just important, and it's important to understand for some time. One other thing I wanted to ask you though is, there was a question or two about Blackbridge being kind of private entity. Several years ago, Blackbridge transitioned to a nonprofit. So all community members, we had partners with the borough. We called larger when we had your committee meetings, it's too large. They offered their space for free. So they have partnered with the borough, nonprofit. So
Thank you.
the other thing I would add too is that it's not the council who's sitting on this project, it is really finding the location.
Yes.
It's part of it.
Yes.
Which I think is probably everybody's aware of it. Summary, so, hopefully it's possible to get the site. So I think, all council would agree that it's very appreciative of the Leverage Association for stepping up and allowing for us to move the portion of their property. They will be rented, will be leased by the borough. So it seems like a really good opportunity. So,
yeah.
I will suggest a motion if that's all right.
Mhm.
We will because the motion is on the agenda. I don't think we have to give another opportunity for public comment. So my suggestion would be that someone make a motion. This one's motion too.
This one's totally dead. That someone make a motion to approve the ground lease with the Blackridge Civic Association in substantially the form presented, subject to review and approval of the solicitor and assistant manager as to the final form of the lease agreement. If someone wants to say so moved to that, you don't have to repeat it.
Yep. Any discussion?
Just to add for clarity, that reason we have put the language there. There's a one word typo in the lease. We don't think it's so substantial would be, where it's going to be, all the other terms, your term, rent out.
Thanks, Matt.
Any other discussion? Does this need to be roll call or can we do, okay, all in favor? Opposed? And it carries. Congratulations, y'all. This is big. Thank you. All right, moving on to, also, thank you, Greg. Yeah, good job. Communications. And Andrea.
Letter. QR code up there, you can sign up. Wonderful.
Ooh.
Don't have a newsletter, you can always call the office. The deadline to sign up is
Are-
You still have 2 weeks?
no.
May.
Let's try it.
Yes. How many people are signed up so far? Do we know? 64. Where is there a limit that we're having it at? 90? Okay. Okay. So we still have some room. Okay. Yeah, I need to. I'm guilty. I haven't even gotten mine. This is bad. I know. I'm doing it today, right after this meeting, actually. I have my card with me. Gavin's sick that day. Thank you, Deb.
You have a newsletter deadline.
And all right. Mr. Mayor.
Not anything real pressing. I just wanted to have council make notice and speak publicly to the volunteers who showed up here Sunday morning at 7:30 a.m. We were lucky to get a probably had almost 3 yards of shredded mulch rather, and we put it around the bioswale
Looks
garden
beautiful.
out front. So
Okay.
it was Bob Demler and his son Aiden, Paul Welsh and Bob Towers and myself, and thanks to Brandon who delivered that for us on Sunday morning.
Thank you.
So
Wow.
that is a nice addition to our bioswale and property out there.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's
And,
awesome.
and just one other thing, it's been mentioned to me by some residents over on McCready Road, one in particular who kind of has his own mission of cleaning that area up and only to be walked on again the next day and there's trash, not just a paper cup, but lots of trash. So if we could look into maybe some trail cameras to post along that area.
And
to
some
catch
signs.
To catch these people who are dumping substantial amounts of trash down in near the Bullocks Bend Park area. So we can,
Are people just dumping them?
they're just dumping,
Dumping their trash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Napkin or
because
something.
it's kind of desolate. No one goes.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be there, so
No.
the people are like,
They-
oh, I'm
they-
just gonna
they-
throw my trash here.
They find it a good spot to,
Oh,
dispose of their trash.
That's unfortunate. That's horrible. Yeah, trail cams may not be a bad idea. That's something we could look into.
Yeah, you must see some up there and
Yeah.
catch it.
We actually have.
Oh, perfect.
we use last week,
Okay.
2 days ago.
Mhm.
We're able to grab some mail out of this, as far as.
Oh, good.
Well, that's what dead end, but,
Oh,
the gentleman whose mail was, and pointed us. If we can, if we didn't have the trail cameras up then, they've been out since. There's
Okay.
no further issues, but, there's a.
great. Don't drop it. Put it in your trash can, people. All right. Any other items that people want to discuss? Okay, go for it.
They all belong on Broadway, I'm telling you.
Also, just a reminder, just a couple of months, well, it's not too far away, Parkway is going to be starting
Woo.
July 10th to August 3rd. The calendar, it's the Pearl Hill exit, I believe, to the Smithville.
Commercial Street Bridge.
That is, finally, I have you all want to say.
Yes.
Mhm.
Baby boy Thomas.
Second.
Yes.
7 pounds, 10 ounces.
I know. He's so cute. Which is why Michelle's not here. Yeah. She really is. Anything else, everybody?
Just to piggyback on. During the closure, beautiful maps, ways, they opted not to participate in the closure in establishing alternate route. There is a link to go to the PennDOT website, there's a link there. Project, we
Mhm.
I think there's a, and I'll provide. Have three routes already around the closure, and then it's real. That will be the most.
Thank you, I appreciate it. If there is nothing else, may the fourth be with you. Thank you all. Thank you. Have a good night.